Hey guys, what's up? Tori here. So, sitting next to my Christmas tree just to make this video a little bit more festive. but today I am 3 months post-op from my gastric sleeve surgery. I can't believe it has already been 3 months since I had my surgery. Like, time just has flown by. It is crazy. And it's kind of nice that I'm able to make this video on the exact day that I'm 3 months post-op. Today is December 14th, by the way. I had my surgery on September 14th, so 3 months post-op. And I actually have my weigh-in days on Sundays, and today is a Monday, so I weighed in yesterday. And I have lost 93 pounds since beginning this whole process back in May. Like, that is just crazy to me, like, ridiculously crazy. And I think it's probably a little over half of the weight that I've lost has been since surgery. I don't know the exact numbers, I'd have to figure that out, but like it's crazy that I'm already 93 pounds down. I am 7 pounds away from being at 100 pounds lost. Like, I am just so excited and ecstatic, and I just have to say too, like, I have never felt so happy and proud of myself, and it's just crazy. I've never felt so good about myself ever in my life, and I've never felt so worth it and worthwhile before either. Like, excuse me, I feel so good, and I just couldn't be happier. Like, for example, I have been running around and playing tag with the kids at work that I work with at work. I've been playing tag like crazy, and there's one night I came home from work. I sat on the couch. I looked at my mom and I was like, "Gosh, Mom, playing tag is so exhausting." And my mom was about in tears, and she was like, "Tori, do you realize that 6 months ago you could not have been playing tag with those kids?" And I like thought about it, and I was like, she is totally right. 6 months ago, I could not have been playing tag with the kids. I could have barely played tag without having a heart attack, basically. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, I can play tag. I mean, I still get pretty winded after a little bit, but nowhere, I mean, not near as bad. And I don't get near as tired out. Um, and, like, I can go up a flight of stairs without being like, like, I can just go up a flight of stairs and be like, oh, well, I'm not, like, pretty much out of breath. Like, it's crazy. I'm so happy, and like so many of my clothes like either don't fit at all or are like super loose on me. Like, a lot of my jeans, I have to wear a belt in order to keep them on. The pair of pants I'm wearing right now are sweatpants. They're kind of like yoga pants, sort of. Um, but so I don't have a belt for these because they fit on me fairly decently yet. But most of my clothes are either really loose on me or they just don't fit at all because they're too baggy. Like, there's a few things I've just had to completely pull out of my closet because it's like they just don't fit. I can't make them fit. And it's crazy. I am so happy to be like, I have stuff that fits me again. And oh, I cannot get over how happy I am with that. And as far as eating goes, eating has been going fine. I mean, I still eat very small amounts at a time. I'm doing really good getting in my protein. I pretty much try to focus mainly on eating my protein and getting my protein in. Um, and I've found some really good like protein chips and protein bars and things like that that help me get in my protein. I do kind of plan on doing a video sometime showing you guys some of the different like high protein things that I tend to have. Um, I mean, my meals are pretty normal. I have my 3 meals a day, and then if I do have a snack, I usually have one later on at night, and it's usually just like a protein bar or some protein chips, or I will sometimes have a cheese stick as well because those are good protein. And I get ones that are light too, so they're not a lot of calories either. Um, so I tend to do that a lot at night if I get hungry at night, because at nighttime is really the only time where I really want to be eating more, because like I don't know what it is, if it's like I just am sitting down and winding down at night, so like my body thinks I need to eat, which really, like, once I have the snack, then it's like I feel pretty satisfied. So then it's like, oh, I really probably didn't necessarily need the snack, but it too is enough to hold me over that I'm not like super hungry by the time I wake up in the morning. So it works good for me, and hey, it's been working. I've done good weight loss wise, and I mean, this last month has been a little bit slower, but I mean, I still have done good. I mean, this last week I lost 5 pounds in 1 week, so the 2 weeks before that were a little less each week, but I mean, it's not a big deal. As long as I'm losing, I really don't care how much I lose each week, as long as it's a loss. Um, but yeah, and I have been wanting to get into a good exercise routine. I've tried out some exercise videos on YouTube. Last week, my exercise basically was just playing tag with the kids like every afternoon last week. So that was my exercise for last week. I really didn't do anything else exercise wise last week. Um, I'm gonna try getting my Wii hooked up again, so I can, because I have a couple of like exercise like Wii games that I kind of want to try getting into again. So hopefully I can start getting into that exercise wise, but I'm so happy and proud of where I'm at. Like I could not be happier, you guys. I'm so happy with myself, and I've never been so happy with myself ever in my life. I have absolutely no regrets having the surgery whatsoever. And I would definitely not say it's an easy thing. It's not easy. It is hard. It is a hard process. It's hard to go through, and it's hard to even admit that you've gotten yourself to the point where you need to have this kind of surgery. Um, so, and I definitely do say that surgery, choosing to have the surgery really should be a pretty last resort for you. Like, you should not just be like, well, surgery seems to work for people, so I'm going to do it. It should be something like you've tried everything else and you're just at the end of your rope. Like, you don't know what else to do. So if you are to a point in your life where you're like, I've tried everything, nothing works, I'm super overweight, I need to get rid of this weight or I could die. If you're to that point where you have no other choice, that's when you should do it. I mean, definitely, if you are able to do it on your own, it is definitely the better way to go, I would say. But if you're not able to do it on your own and you've done everything else you can do to try to do it on your own, then this is a good way to go. Sorry, tickle in my throat. But yeah, the only thing really new to update on is I have started with some hair loss, which I have always had really thick hair, so the hair loss, like, no one has really noticed except for I went and got a few couple inches trimmed off my hair today. So the lady who cuts my hair did notice the hair loss, obviously. But the hair loss is not super noticeable. Like, it's not like it's all over my clothes or anything. It's only when I take a shower and when I brush my hair that I really notice it. And because I've always had really thick hair, it's not noticeable to other people. Like, other people don't really realize that I have lost much hair. So you guys probably can't tell at all, especially because I always have my hair up. My hair is pretty much always up in a ponytail just for convenience sake, especially working with kids. I might start wearing it down a little bit more once it gets a little bit colder out, but we'll see. Um, so, yeah, that's the main thing, but I have been started on a biotin supplement, which has a lot, which is supposed to be for, healthy hair growth and also technically for healthy skin and nails too. But I mostly am doing it for the hair. I was recommended that, and also recommended to up my protein, which I have been trying to up my protein as much as I can, to get in as much protein. And they told me that just because, like, my body is has gone through so much changes, like hormonally and physically and stuff, like, it is pretty normal to have a lot of hair loss. And they said, if you up your protein and you take the supplement, like, it should regulate itself after a while. Not to say that you probably won't lose quite a bit of hair before that point, but I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go bald or anything. I'm not. I'm still gonna have plain hair, especially because, like I said, I have really thick hair. So, and I mean, I can notice the hair loss on myself, but no one else really notices it. So, it's not really a huge deal. It did freak me out when I first started having the hair loss, just because of my mom losing her hair when she was going through chemo and stuff. But it, since I know it's normal and that it will regulate itself and my hair will get back to normal eventually, because it is just hair, I'm okay with it. And it's like, I'm still losing weight and that's all that I care about. So, yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys to update you guys on this 3 months post-op update. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all your kind words and love and support. It means so much to me. You guys are great. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.